The ambush at Teutoburg Forest was a nightmare etched into the soul of Rome. 3 entire legions annihilated, their banners seized, and the severed head of General Varus sent to Rome as a grotesque trophy. This was not just a military disaster, it was an attack on the pride of an empire. But Rome does not fall easily. From the ashes of Teutoburg rose a burning desire for vengeance, a fire that would ignite the might of an empire. When news of the disaster reached the Rhine frontier, panic spread like wildfire. Messengers carrying the grim tidings took 2 weeks to reach the capital. But before they arrived, an even more chilling omen appeared: the severed head of Varus, a gruesome message from the Germanic tribes. Fear gripped Rome as rumors of barbarian invasions filled the air. Would this be the beginning of the end for the empire? Rome had faced rebellions before, but none quite like this. Memories of the Yan Revolt, where 1 million rebels marched against the empire, haunted the public. Even the streets of Rome, usually bustling with confidence, fell into a somber quiet. Yet while fear consumed some, others knew the empire's might. Rome was down but not defeated. The Senate convened in urgency, debates ringing through the halls about the empire's next course of action. All eyes turned to Augustus. For Emperor Augustus, the defeat at Teutoburg was a personal blow. According to the historian Suetonius, the emperor was so distraught that he refused to cut his hair or beard for months, banging his head against doors and shouting, "Varus, give me back my legions!" Yet amidst his grief, Augustus's resolve hardened. Rome would not crumble. Defensive measures were tightened across the empire, and governors were given greater power to maintain control. Augustus began to prepare for the revenge that would come. Meanwhile, Arminius, the architect of Rome's humiliation, sought to press his advantage. The Germanic tribes attacked Roman settlements and forts with brutal precision. One Roman fort managed to hold out but was abandoned during a violent storm, allowing the defenders to flee across the Rhine. Yet when the tribes tried to push further into Roman territory, they were met with strong, reinforced defenses. For the first time, the barbarians hesitated. What Arminius did not foresee was the fracturing of his fragile alliance. Old rivalries among the Germanic tribes resurfaced. Allies like Cisse of the Chusci tribe sought peace with Rome, while Marbod of the Maremani outright refused to aid Arminius further. The unity that had once been their strength now began to crumble. Tribal factions plotted in secret, driven by personal ambitions and distrust. In Rome, Augustus turned to his most trusted general and adoptive son Tiberius to stabilize the frontiers. 8 legions were dispatched to reinforce the Rhine, creating an unbreakable wall of Roman steel. But Tiberius was not content with defense. He knew that Rome's survival depended on an iron-fisted display of power. Determined to restore Roman dominance, he devised a plan to retaliate and show the Germanic tribes the might of the empire. Tiberius unleashed brutal raids across Germanic territory. Villages were razed, crops destroyed, and populations scattered. This was Roman warfare at its most ruthless, a strategy of total destruction to break the enemy's will. Astonishingly, these campaigns resulted in minimal Roman casualties, a testament to Tiberius' strategic brilliance. For 2 years, the groundwork was laid for the empire's revenge. But even amidst the devastation, whispers of vengeance grew louder as Roman soldiers sought justice for their fallen comrades. In 12 AD, Augustus, now old and frail, recalled Tiberius to Rome to secure the empire's future. Tiberius left the campaign in the capable hands of Germanicus, a young and ambitious general whose very name symbolized Rome's determination. At just 29, Germanicus embodied the resilience and strength of the empire. He would lead the charge to avenge Teutoburg. With the legions rallied under his banner, Germanicus promised to bring the eagles back to Rome and restore the honor of the fallen legion. Germanicus began by targeting the Chatti tribe, allies of Arminius. His forces retraced the path of Rome's darkest hour, marching through the haunted Teutoburg Forest. There, he buried the bones of fallen soldiers and reclaimed the lost eagle standard of the 19th Legion. The climax came in 15 AD at the Battle of Viso. In open combat, Germanicus decisively defeated Arminius and his forces. Both Arminius and his uncle were gravely injured, and the once mighty Germanic alliance lay in tatters. Roman morale soared as the legions reclaimed their dignity. Victorious, Germanicus returned to Rome and was met with a hero's welcome. A grand triumph celebrated the empire's resurgence, with captured enemy leaders paraded through the streets. Rome had not only avenged its fallen legion, but also restored its honor. The people rejoiced, their faith in the empire's invincibility renewed. The defeat at Teutoburg was no longer a wound. It was a lesson in Rome's unyielding resolve. The vengeance of Rome after Teutoburg was more than just military retribution. It was a testament to the empire's enduring spirit. From the depths of despair, Rome rose stronger than ever, proving that no setback could break its will. The lesson of Teutoburg is clear. Rome may falter, but it never falls. In its ability to adapt, recover, and retaliate, Rome set a standard of resilience that would echo through the ages. The triumph over Teutoburg's tragedy reshaped the Roman psyche, transforming humiliation into an unyielding determination to safeguard the empire. This recovery was not merely a matter of military might, but a profound statement of Rome's capacity for innovation and unity. The legions that returned to Germania were no longer the complacent forces of old, but disciplined and adaptive soldiers, embodying the lessons of their fallen comrade. In its resurgence, Rome demonstrated that resilience was its greatest weapon. The legacy of Teutoburg extended beyond its battlefield. It galvanized reforms within the empire, from strategic fortifications along the Rhine to a renewed focus on intelligence and alliances. These measures, born of hard-won experience, fortified the borders for generations. Rome's foes, once emboldened by their victory, found themselves divided and subdued by the empire's relentless persistence. The unity of the Germanic tribes, fragile and fleeting, crumbled under the pressure of Roman retaliation. In the end, the vengeance of Rome was not only a reckoning for those who dared to defy it, but a declaration to the world. The empire's strength lay not in its invincibility, but in its indomitable will. The story of Teutoburg is not just a tale of revenge, but a timeless reminder that resilience, strategy, and determination can transform even the darkest defeat into a foundation for enduring greatness.